Joel Boyle is happy to be home after 6 days in Mexico. He and his wife hired to photograph a wedding at Sandoz Playa Car, an all-inclusive resort in Playa del Carmen. They saw it as a chance for a family trip.
It was supposed to be a really enjoyable experience, but it was an absolute nightmare.
2 days in, Boyle says people around them became ill. He thought nothing of it until his entire family became sick. His 2- and 4-year-olds hit the worst.
Just lifeless, no personality, could barely speak.
The group Boyle was part of had 33 people in it. He says only 2 were spared. While there, he spoke to 4 other wedding groups.
Every single one stated the same thing, with at least 80% of their numbers being sick.
Nelson Azevedo was the officiant of that wedding. The bride, his niece, also fell ill.
It destroyed the whole trip. My niece's wedding was postponed. She couldn't make it. She got attacked really bad.
Boyle and Azevedo say their complaints were dismissed, with multiple staff telling them the same thing.
You must have been sick before you got here. Nobody else is sick. It's just, you'll be fine. Our water's fine, our food's fine, everything's fine.
CBC Manitoba was contacted by people across Canada that recently stayed at the resort, from Saskatchewan, Vancouver, and Ontario, all facing similar illnesses while staying at Sandoz Playa Car. Many questioning if cleanliness at the resort had something to do with why they got sick.
There was just this raw sewage smell in the air, and that raw sewage smell seemed to permeate the food. Everything, all the food there looked amazing, but every bite was just wrong. Something was off.
When asked about wedding groups falling ill, Sandoz Playa Car said, "We hear that both the United States and Canada are currently experiencing a significant increase in cases of gastrointestinal illnesses, primarily related to norovirus, but also seasonal flu. Maybe there's some correlation." Boyle and a dozen others are filing complaints, calling on the Mexican health authorities to investigate, hoping that no one else experiences what they did. Felicia Adam, CBC News, Winnipeg.